Hello, this is Jesse Coffey. Time for me to announce my pick for the Dog of the Week, where I pick the worst things I saw on the internet all week long. My Dog of the Week prize goes to Megyn Kelly for her indulgence in yet another massive bit of far-right outrage concerning the shocking revelation that trans people walk among us! Are you getting sick of that outrage yet? You will be after you hear this. The latest vehicle for that outrage is directed at the fact that Kim Petras, a 30-year-old transgender singer-songwriter originally from Germany, is one of the young gals spotlighted in this year's Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Issue. And now I'm going to talk to the 13 to 18-year-old boys, particularly those from minority groups, who are just joining social media and stumbled upon some talk of Megyn Kelly in videos such as this one. When you were a little boy, Megyn Kelly called Santa Claus white to your face.
Santa Claus should not be a white man anymore. And when I saw this headline, I kind of laughed, and I said, oh, this is so ridiculous. Yet another person claiming it's racist to have a white Santa, you know? And by the way, for all you kids watching at home, Santa just is white, but this person is just arguing that maybe we should also have a black Santa. But, you know, Santa is what he is, and just so you know, we're just debating this because someone wrote about it, kids.
Now you're a teenage boy, she says that the presence of a transgender musician in the swimsuit issue of Sports Illustrated will be a turnoff to you.
And then there's a trans person there. There's a biological man who's there, who's some sort of a singer who was with Sam Smith in his weird devil worship show. Kim Petras, who was Tim Petras, but now looks like this. This is a dude. And I said to Paul Murray, you know, you tell me, Paul, but my understanding of the cover of the Sports Illustrated magazine is it has one main purpose, and that's for 15-year-old boys to spend some alone time with it in the bathroom. Like, I'm thinking this isn't the way to get that done. Thinking it's, once again, not knowing the function of your product or who your audience is. And it is a situation with the trans model, or whoever this person is, of a man coming in and taking over a spot that previously would have been given to a woman. Once again, there's a biological man who's a trans woman who's been featured, which of course it's like, all you can do is look at the little triangle down below and say like, what's back there? What's in there? That's not supposed to be there. That's like that little triangle is supposed to be covering something different than that. And what's going on up here? And how did those get there? And we all know how they got there. Why as a man, why as a biological man, why does he need to be featured in, again, one of the few spaces that used to be exclusively women's? There are men's magazines. Maybe there's a trans magazine. I don't know. It's not my thing. But why do we have to have a biological man now in a woman's bathing suit parading around on the cover of Sports Illustrated? Who is this attractive to? To whom are they appealing? The trans community represents less than 1.4% of Americans. So are they really trying to get that market? Is the woke market, which maybe is 10% market, so important to them? I feel like the 90% of us don't need to see that person in a bathing suit on the cover staring at us when we go to get our pharmaceuticals or we go to get our groceries. And so once again, it's a question of just virtue signaling in a way that could turn out to feel pretty gross for the consumer.
In the first instance, you must have been angered, and I can't blame you. The second instance seems to be a repeated case of the first, so let me tell you this. Most of the world doesn't give a damn about what turns you on and off, because that's no one else's business except for yours. And it's certainly not the business of a Fox News lunatic-turned-cranky podcaster who hasn't matured since her departure from Rupert Murdoch's ultra-conservative bait machine. I'm Jesse Coffey.